Let's just clear some of that energy off for you. Peace, love, and light, and integrated darkness. Divine Soul family, how y'all doing? I know it's been a little bit. I had to take a break. There was a lot of energy and things processing and transmitting, and I needed to take a nice digital break to recalibrate myself. So I just want to say thank y'all for your patience. I know some of y'all have been waiting for my next messages. I'm gonna be consistent, and next time I take a break, I'm also gonna let y'all know I need to take a break. Okay, I'm doing a lot, so got a lot of messages, a lot of downloads. The main message is collective. Wake up, guys, wake up, come out of that spiritual paralysis, whatever you're sleeping in, distracting yourself with, all of those things, they all need to go so that you can hear. Hearing. Okay, we're going to talk about it because it's coming up now. When we're talking about hearing, we're talking about the ethereal realm. What is ether? Ether is sound. Ether is sound, okay? Your throat chakra's element is ether. Every chakra has an element. We don't talk about it enough, but I'm going to educate y'all on the importance of knowing the elements of the chakras and how you can help to balance them really quickly, okay? Ether, the ethereal realm, the realm of sound is constantly vibrating. So many different frequencies. The frequency that I just hit was the Earth Star, the deep root chakra. I have 9 forks, and 3 of them are for the root to help us to stay grounded. That says a lot. It says a lot about our spiritual experience as humans and what our body is in need of in helping us to stay grounded and connected to everything around us, but not just that. Within ourselves, our mind, body, and spirit needs to also be harnessed and grounded into the earth. Because if you're floating too high, you're losing a sense of the 3D reality, which can be detrimental because you are anchored into the 3D. You're in your body, right? And then being too grounded and not having enough elevation, that means that you're not picking up on the divine spiritual essence of reality. The heart chakra is the middle meridian chakra, okay? That is the I heard that's the core processor. The core processor is your heart, okay? Everything channels and moves through your heart and then disperses through the other chakras. So if it's something spiritual, it will disperse upwards into your higher meridian chakras, which are all outwardly chakras. That's why it's above the heart. The lower chakras, so the solar plexus, the sacral, the root, and the heart is the anchor to the earth and also the anchor to the sky, okay? I'm getting messages. Release the need to control how you connect, but also allow yourself to let go so you can fully connect. So there's definitely this energy of the importance of duality and the fact that everything here on this plane, in this 3D plane, everything that we're experiencing is a part of a dual action. Some type of dual action. Everything is dual. We have 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils. We have 2 lips. We have 1 mouth, but there's side of the jaw, that side of the jaw, 2 shoulders, moving forward. Duality isn't everything that we do. And essentially, Divine Spirit wants us to be aware of that balance of duality within ourselves, okay? So, for example, the light side, I was telling my children today, so you have a light side and you have a dark side. Your dark side, aka your ego, or aka your shadow, is a side of you that is rebellious. It's rebellious. It wants to snap and bark and it wants to take an arm off a dog. Like it just your ego is does not give a shit about anybody else but you. Okay? But there needs to be a balance, which is why we have a light side. So it's really important to be in tune and integrated with your shadow. Becoming one with your shadow, becoming aware of your shadow's way of communication. A lot of us are totally disconnected and never even integrated with our shadows. A lot of us don't want to admit that we even have a shadow because we're pretending to be perfect when we're not. None of us are perfect. Sorry, Virgos. None of y'all are perfect. We're all perfectly imperfect. I just poked the bear. I know I did. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's not just about that, because every zodiac has their shadow aspects and every zodiac has their light aspects. So not to point out the Virgos, it's just known that Virgos have this tendency to want to do everything perfect. But again, I digress. My point is that we need to be mindful of that balance internally. How do we get there? And now I'm being called to share the message. Because sometimes I'll be talking. I just let it out. To all my deep divers, unafraid of the watery depths within, this reading is for you. Okay? We have 3 things that we're going to go through today. Divine Spirit's calling me to do a general message using the tarot cards, and I have an extra deck to confirm the things that are coming through. 2, we have some animal spirit guides that have messages for y'all. Okay, so we're going to talk quickly about the animal spirits because I like, my world revolves around the communication with the animal spirits. It makes me look crazy. I'm okay with looking wildly crazy because I'm aware that looking wild is actually unique. Authenticity is the highest frequency and the most expensive frequency. Okay? Where was I going with that? Yes, the spirit animals. The spirit animals are always communicating to us. Sometimes we see them, maybe not. Like, for example, if you live in Canada, you're not going to see a flamingo flying by you, but you might see a flamingo on someone's shirt, or you might see a flamingo on an ad driving by you on the bus. If you're paying attention, and if you're a deep diver like I think you are, and we're aligning with each other, then I already know you're paying attention to all the signs. You're paying attention to all the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities, the angels communicating through numbers on the clocks. And you're also paying attention to when your spirit guides come through. Okay? We're also going to be pulling out a deck that is very rare, but it's extremely high vibrational, and it's for my chosen ones, aka golden child, aka child of truth, justice, and righteousness. And you can't help yourself but to speak the truth. I have a message for you too. So stay tuned. I really only wanted to hit that root today. So we got the root chakra. I'm gonna put my little babies away. And we're gonna go ahead and start. So, just so you can see, this deck, I shuffled it, I re-cleansed it, and I also have the selenite bar on it to cleanse the energy as well. Obviously, I'm cleansed, because you can't do readings unless you're cleansed, because you start to mix energies in, and we need it to be a direct message for the collective. So the first deck that I have is the Light Seers deck, in case y'all wanted to know and wanted to collect or start collecting, or you just wanted to know. I'm using the Light Seers deck. The one to confirm that deck I'm using is the Mystic Mondays Tarot. This is also a really good deck. The images are much simpler in that one, but it gives you the message as you need. I'm going to be using the Spirit Animal Pocket Oracle deck. Okay. And then the last deck that we're using, this is for my chosen ones, my golden child babies. We're going to be tapping into the Anubis Oracle. Ancient wisdom is calling today. So it's time. All right. We're going to start with this. The cards are already talking, okay? Okay, Divine Spirit Team, I thank you for your presence here today. We are sharing a message for the collective. Do you have any messages that you want me to relay to the collective today using the beautiful Light Seers Tarot? We're not afraid of the truth. We love the truth. We want the truth so that we can fully transform. That was a lot of cards. But I'm going to take them anyways because they all came out. Actually, it wasn't too many cards. It was 4 cards. Maybe you can see. That is the Page of Pentacles came out first. Let's put that on this side. I'm trying to, flip it. Yeah. Second one that came out is the High Priestess. The third one that came out is the Knight of Wands. Okay. And then the fourth one is the 10 of Swords. What this says to me right now is that you're packed with charisma and you're getting a lot of downloads about your future. You're getting a lot of downloads about your journey and the things that you're supposed to be moving into. You've been preparing. You've been sitting in the background silently and you've been preparing. You've been setting up. People don't know what you've been working on, but you're about to unleash that. And it's really important that you continue to protect the energy of your manifestations, okay? High Priestess represents the fact that you're in tune. Your intuition is right about everything. And that get your heart to become attuned to what your intuition is telling you, because our bodies are very 3D. So when our bodies have been moving in this 3D realm, with everything being extremely evidential and not like intuitively felt or energetically felt, our mind sometimes has a hard time grasping the things of the unseen. It's our responsibility to really, 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 really guide ourselves. And I want to say guide ourselves, but what essentially I'm supposed to guide you to tell you to guide your ego, your shadow, through the new beginnings that you're moving through, because your shadow is attuned to an old way of doing things, right? Your shadow wants you to be comfortable. I remember I said at the beginning, your shadow doesn't care about nobody else but yourself, okay? You need that part of yourself, but your light side has to remind your shadow side that we've moved through all of those things. We've learned so many things. We've grown so much from it. We've also become very forgiving and apologetic about how we've treated ourselves and then how we've acted outside of ourselves when it comes to other people. So this is your time for you to really coach your shadow. And if you got to stop and you got to hold your heart and be like, hey girl, because she's going to send you signals. He's going to send you signals being like, I'm scared. Tell her baby, or tell him sir, or tell him king. Don't worry. I know you've been through it. Remind yourself, I've been through it. You've been through it. Validate everything that she's feeling. Validate everything that your shadow's feeling. Remind them, I know you've been through it. I know. I was there with you, remember? And remember, I helped you get out of it. Trust me. Trust me that I got this. Trust me that no matter what's happening around us, even if the world is crumbling, I got you. Your shadow needs you more than your mother, more than your father, more than anybody on the surface. You need you more than anybody. So just remind yourself that honestly, yeah, this is hard. Yeah, we're moving through some weird times, but everything is fine. Like if you sit in your silence, you can sense and you can see and you can feel what's in your auric field. And if there is something disrupting in your auric field, it just means it needs to be cleared out. And just take the time you need to clear it out, okay? The Knight of Wands represents, look at her. She's celebrating, fam. Charisma. Charisma. excitement, enthusiasm, rhythm, moving to the beat of your own drum. And it's creating such a vibrant passion that honestly, can we just talk about the black horse in the background? And your shadow is dancing with you. Like, yo! Yo, the synchronicities are wild. I love it. And the shadow is dancing with you in your light body. You and your shadow have become one. Integrate your shadow. You cannot move forward into your new timeline unless you integrate all of the lessons that you've learned. Because then you have to do it again, and then the cycle repeats again. Let me tell you about repeating cycles. I can't stand these repeating cycles. I don't like these repeating cycles, but they happen for a reason. And sometimes you kick yourself, and you're like, man, see, I knew that already. It's coming from a person that I literally have had so many moments like that where I'm like, man, I knew that already and I still fucked around and found out. But that's life. And here's divine spirit. Every time I'm like, yeah, I did that already. Again. Divine spirit's like, do it again. Okay. So did you learn some stuff from that? When you did it? You did. Oh, okay, great. Do it again. Oh, yeah, you fumbled that one too. Again. Like a good parent should, okay? And let's just talk about this beautiful 10 of Swords. Look at her. This can be seen in two different ways. I'm being called to mention it. So I'm being called to mention that this card can be seen in two different ways. This card can be seen in the way of you essentially are overthinking everything. You're letting the thoughts and the way people treated you replay in your head over and over and over again. The crows represent thoughts. They represent thoughts, but they also represent communication. And the 10 is usually the end of a very long cycle. Because again, we got the Ace of Swords, the 2, the 3, the 4. You got to travel up the line of the swords. And the 10 is the end of the line. The 10, when you alchemize this and you integrate all of the lessons, you get the wands. It ignites passion. And if you're already ignited in passion, because this came out last, which means that you've gotten to the charisma before you got into this, again, now I see it. So this is saying to look back at how far you've come. You've come a long way. That's essentially what she's doing. She's looking back at all of those things that she left because she's sitting in orange. Her dress is orange. She's grounded on the land and she's looking into the horizon. And the birds are flying by her, which means that she's no longer a part of that realm of those negative thoughts anymore. So I just want to say, congratulations, yo. High five. Okay? Because what did you do? You did the work. You did the work. And that's why you're here. And that's why this is even coming out. This is why this is even coming out. Because I'm telling you right now, this is a next level of oracle that people are not aware of, eh? There's some oracle decks out here that will dive you deep into the depths of the afterlife, where you can do ancestral healing, lineage healing, you can do traumatic healing, all of that stuff. You can do, what do they call it? Spirit recall. Is it spirit recall? Soul retrieval. Go back and get your soul, parts of your soul that was left in the underworld or someone was taking. And you can go back into it and you can take it out. So, we got the Page of Pentacles, we got the High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. And I pulled out the second deck. That's why I paused, because I pulled out the second deck and I was like, I was supposed to do that to confirm. But I think we got the confirmation we need. So it goes sometimes. What does it say at the bottom of the deck? Ooh! 4:04 on my other clock. Oh. I just want to say, I like seeing the 8 of Wands. I'm not even gonna lie. I like seeing, you the emperor of your own life. And things are about to move really fast. So get ready. Oh, also too. This is the message that's coming very clear. Mom. Okay. Yes, darling.
Can I please have some cereal?
We're going to do that in a little bit. Oh, bless. You're fine, though. Bless. Do you want an orange?
Sure.
We got oranges. You take an orange, baby girl. Yeah. I think you should take one for your sister, because, you know, she might see you with one and then want one, too. Just take. See how you didn't take the nicest one? Take the nicest one. You took the bright orange one for yourself. Take the bright orange one for your sister. Yeah, there you go.
It's just that I thought this one was open, so I found another one.
Oh, okay. All right, just making sure. Can you close the door, please? Because, you know, they be trying to punk each other, and I'm constantly telling these children, stop trying to punk each other. Like, that's your sister. Like, what? They always trying to play each other. Anyways, 8 of Wands. Things are moving fast. But Divine Spirit wants me to tell you that even though things are moving fast, 222 on the clock, 22222, 4 twos. Even though things are moving fast, this is the time when you really want to talk your shadow through it, because your shadow gonna lose it because of how fast everything's moving. You just got to keep your composure and help guide her or him through the whole process of your evolution. And things are going to move so fast, so you're probably going to have to pick up things really quickly and move really quickly, and that's okay. Balance. Balance. Breathe. Breathe. Become one with your breath through the whole thing. When you become one with your breath, your mind, your body, your spirit, your light and your shadow side becomes one too. So just remember to breathe, okay? I'm gonna pull and then the Emperor. Whether you're a woman or a man, being the emperor of your life means nobody or nothing can interfere. Protect your growth. Protect your energy. Again, your authenticity is the highest frequency and the highest form of wealth on this entire surface. Protect your wealth. Protect your wealth. Okay. This is just it. This is what happens when you go looking deeper. That tower! So just know something big is coming, but it's big and good. It's big and great. It's a big shift. It's the shift that your life has been needing for quite some time. And this is your heads up to be ready. Okay? Be ready. And because things are moving fast, that means that you might have to respond to things quickly. But always read the fine print. Don't sign anything until you make sure you know what you're signing, okay? Because there are scammers also out here. That's another thing Spirit's telling me. Divine Spirit's like, yo, let them know, because there's people out here that smell money. They smell wealth on you. Even if you're not sitting in your bank account with $50,000 in it right now, essentially your energy speaks wealth, okay? And that's all you need to know. And that in itself is attracting. But you're not just attracting all the things you like. You're also attracting the things that you need to be mindful of. Okay? So be ready. Be ready. I'm just saying. Just be ready. All right. I'm going to pull some cards from the Animal Oracle deck. Again, cleansed, charged. Any messages from the Animal Oracle deck that you would like to There's a lot. So we're gonna back it up. And just know I'm very animated. So just get used to that, guys. I'm animated. I laugh a lot. I have Hierophant energy. It's very deep in my spirit. Like I laugh at a lot of the shit in life. And if I don't, the waters would rise. Okay. I saw a billion things where I was like, let me just say the water. Because I saw fire, I saw lava, I saw all kinds of things. I also have a desert monster inside of me somewhere too. It's cold. Okay. Any messages? Any spirit animals that want to show for the collective? Do we have any spirit animals that want to share a message today? Ooh. Bloop, bloop. It's one. Oh. You're a star, baby. You're a star. Can we just get closer? Can we just... Oh, come on. Give me a good, clear visual of this beautiful card. Can you see her? Anyways, these cameras be open to infinite possibilities. 59 might be a number that sticks out to you. I'm going to read the message. P.S. Starfish are regenerative. So even if their limbs get cut off because they've been through a war, they grow those limbs back and they come back stronger and better. Starfish energy, okay? Embody that. Because you deserve strength. You deserve the strength you deserve. You deserve it. Open to infinite possibilities. Let me see. Let me make sure my... Ooh, okay, we good. We got 14% still. You know, these phones, everything be dying around me. And also living. As in, like, the energy be glitching these devices sometimes and they run out of energy and they charge really fast. It's just really interesting stuff. And we're in a Mercury retrograde. Lights are flickering. Mercury retrograde. Oracle message: stretched out on the beach. The starfish opens fully to the rays of the sun, to the power of potential. As you look out towards the horizon, do you open up to infinite possibilities? Are you limiting yourself? Don't limit yourself. Take your mind as far out of this 3D plane as you can and into the ethereal realm that can communicate to you all of the different infinite possibilities. The fact that you have visions of certain things in your mind and your spirit let you know that infinite possibilities are available to you. So it's just a matter of whether you accept it as a reality or not. Once you accept the reality that infinite possibilities exist, it's important for you to now help your mind, body, and spirit to continue to integrate into that reality. You got to embody where you want to be. You got to already do that. Because if the internal landscape doesn't match the outside, first of all, it's not if it doesn't. That's just life. The internal landscape always is matching what's happening on the outside. And I guess it really depends too. Like if you're spending a lot of time doing your actual spiritual work, but stuff looks a little chaotic around you, that's because things are moving and shifting. Spirit is the source of opportunities beyond your wildest imagination and ensures endless possibilities are available. I think 3003. I think that the collective does have a hard time wrapping their minds around infinite possibilities and the how. We're always trying to figure out how. I see this. This is big. This is amazing. But how? I'm here to let you know right now, the how is none of your business. The only thing you got to focus on is being present. What can you do now to help yourself to align with that? That's what we all need to focus on. Stay focused on that. Don't let anything distract you from that focus. I'm telling you right now, the more you focus, the more distractions try to come up to pull you away from your destiny path. You have to fight for that. You have to defend that. It's your birthright. Your wealth, your abundance, everything that you've been willing in, that's your birthright. It's yours. It wants you as much as you want it, but you have to align with it in order for it to come to you with effortless ease. Feel it. Oh, let me go back. At this time, Starfish Spirit urges you to stretch past the limits of your everyday perception and comfort zone, to dream of bigger things and imagine with even greater hope and faith, for miraculous potential is shining down on you. Feel it. Bask in it. And open yourself to be filled with the inspiration. This is a very fortunate sign that Starfish Spirit has come to remind you of your infinite potential. So am I. You could just call me your fellow spirit guide. Per text and message, when cynicism says no, Starfish says yes, 1,000 times over. Are you willing to entertain new possibilities? Are you limiting your goals in order to be realistic or cutting yourself off from the power of dreaming big? Let go of your rigid beliefs about what is possible for you and let Starfish Spirit inspire you to open your heart and your eyes to what Spirit has available to you. Now it is time to stretch beyond the familiar and unfurl yourself, for you are meant for more than you are imagining for yourself. Spirit wants the best for you and will support you in achieving whatever intention you hold dear. But you have to know that deep in yourself, deep in your spirit. When you're going to achieve things for your life, you got to trust. You got to have faith. Even if it's, they say, even in religion, they say having a mustard seed of faith. You know how small a mustard seed is, fam? Sorry, the Toronto just came out of me. Toronto just came out of me. Do you know how small a mustard seed is? Super small. Essentially, Spirit is saying, override those negative thoughts. Whenever they come in, you have to actively get your brain into that high vibrational state by telling it, no, that's not true. But the possibility of it being great is very, very true. Okay? Let's stay. Okay, we good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Sorry, I didn't mean to shake up the screen like that, guys. So that's the message for that. I'm gonna, should I post the cards after? We'll see. But we got one last deck. Okay. So if you stayed this far, it's because this message is really deeply resonating with you. That's good. We need resignation, because without resignation, then we can't feel the authenticity of the messages that we're receiving. Use your intuition for these messages now. So I'm going to pull out the Anubis Oracle deck. The ancient gods of ancient Kemet, they have a message for the collective because they watch us. They walk with us. They're with us everywhere we go, whether we are aware of it or not. These are ancient beings that have never left. They're here still, and they manifest in people all the time. Sometimes people are aware of it, some people are not. All right? Any messages from the Anubis Oracle for our beautiful collective? What messages do you have? Oh, Divine Spirit says pull the cards. Okay. I'll pull the cards. That's one. That's 2. That's 3. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. First one is the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life. Bast, Anubis, and Osiris energy, okay? Osiris is in the water. Bast is pulling fruit from the tree where Anubis is resting. This represents surrendering. Deep surrendering. It might mean that you need to hold a ceremony for yourself to do a deep surrendering. If that means that you have to cry to release the fears that you're feeling, cry. Get it out, okay? Deep surrendering. That's what the Tree of Life is, so that you can be awakened to the light and the fruit, the abundance that's all around you. Because we can want abundance all we want. I want abundance. I want abundance. But if you don't feel abundance already within, you cannot match the energy of abundance out here. We manifest who we are. And I'm sorry about all of the misleading information that's been online telling people manifest, just do these couple things and you'll manifest, keeping you in a freaking loop. Meanwhile, in order to manifest, you have to actually do the work. You have to deal with your lack beliefs around money or what even abundance is. Because essentially, that was another message I got earlier too. Yes, thank you for reminding me of that. That abundance, everybody's perception of what abundance is messed up. Because abundance is not just money. Money is an aspect of the 3D realm. Abundance is something you feel inside. Abundant health, abundant wealth, abundant community, abundant family, abundant resources, abundant peace, abundant wellness, abundance of, those are all things of love, unconditional love and compassion from others. All of those things, if you can't say that you feel all of those things inside of yourself, you're not ready for the abundance, the wealth, the money. Because all of that comes with a whole different set of things that you have to grow through and grow into. Are you ready? If you are, keep going. Keep going. Dive deeper. I freaking knew it. I said the desert. I said the desert. We said that. I said it. And I was talking to my children about the desert today. Ooh, sacred archetypal element of fire. Essentially, Ancient Kemet is saying, you guys gotta go and put whatever you don't need. So, all the lack beliefs, anything that the shadow is trying to trigger you in so that you can fall back into like self-sabotaging mentality. All of those things are gonna guide you and tell you it's time for a desert meditation. Go look it up on YouTube. A meditation in the desert where you take all of your stuff, and it's gonna feel intense because I can't forget the desert meditation that I did. I did it like 3 years ago, and like I remember feeling everything. I felt the heat, the dryness of the desert, and I went in there to take something that was from my past that I didn't need anymore, and I threw it in the desert. And I remember as I was leaving the desert, even though it was a meditation and it was a vision, I felt my body losing air because it was so hot and dry. And I remember when I got out of the meditation, I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh, I literally felt being in the desert. So essentially, the ancestors are saying, take your problems to the desert and burn it there. Leave it there. And when you leave it there, say thank you to the desert. Say thank you for taking because everything disappears in the desert. Okay? If you never want to see it again, send it to the desert. That's the space for you. Sacred archetypal elemental fire. Burn it. Burn it. Burn it. Whatever negative energies, burn them. Burn them. Write it down on a piece of paper. Burn it. Burn it. Whatever comes up, just sit with yourself. If it comes up, you're like, oh, that didn't feel good. Write it down. Burn it. Burn it. Burn that shit. Straight up. Burn it. And the last but not least, I make this shit up. We're so good. We're all so good. What does it say? Light force energy, purification, divine awakening. It's time. You know what this also means? That you have a spirit team that's actually coming in to help you to cleanse and purify these things, but they need your help. You have to do the main portion of the work, but they're also going to assist you to clear out other things. So be ready to sweat when you sleep. Purification also, I'm hearing detox. Purification also means detox, okay? Which means you might need to fast. Okay, fasting is not easy, especially if you have to go to work and stuff like that, right? I would tell you don't go to work to do this. Take a few days off to allow yourself to process through what you're processing. I don't even want to tell y'all to lie because that's not a thing for me. I don't lie. We don't do that. But you gotta tell people I need a mental health day. That's not a lie. That's I just need a mental health day. I need 3 mental health days for myself. Get the mental health day. And I'm telling you right now, Wedget is showing up to let you know that your life force energy will literally funnel all the way back into you, because essentially everybody's fragmented all over the place. You've got energy over here, and we're talking about putting energy in places that are not giving energy back, because it's different when you're putting your energy in places that pour back into you. It's a dance. It's a dance. When they pour back into you, it's a dance, okay? But when they're not pouring back into you, you're like, and then you start aging, you start looking tired, you start experiencing more dis-ease than ease in your body. So, this is where I'm leaving these messages at today. I hope that you were able to walk away with so much. And I also want to say, if no one told you today, you're absolutely amazing. And you looking at me like, wow, you're amazing. Guess what? We're mirror images of each other. I'm just communicating to you what your higher self needs you to know in order for you to grow and let go into your glow. Okay? 43:43 on the clock. The angels are always talking. Angels are talking. The angels are talking. Angels are talking. They're talking and talking. All the while, 4404. All the while. Listen to your angels. My angel is always here on this side. I love him. I say him because it's Archangel Michael follows me everywhere. I love him. And also, my great Auntie B, I love her too. She also comes over here and she gives me this connect. Stay connected, y'all. Stay connected, y'all. Oh. Bling, 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 bling. I'm being called to, the soul. Can you see what it says? No. Oh, wait, no, can't see. It says soul, which is the heart chakra. I love you. Peace, love, light, integrate the darkness. I'll see y'all tomorrow for some more messages. And for all y'all that don't know me, I'm your girl, La Mermaid Noire, aka Alicia. I'm also a painter too, in case y'all wanted to know any other things that I do and you wanted to connect with me. I'm also doing readings for personal use for people who are interested in more direct messages. This is a collective message, but you know, we all have connections and we need the clarity that's mainly for us, a little bit more personalized. If that's something you're interested in, reach out to me. Check out my Instagram page. It's at la_mermaid_noir. I share a lot of information on that too. You can get information on my services and stuff there as well. Please stay tuned. My art page is at art_by_brownie. Check out my beautiful artwork. I do a lot of spiritual artwork. I love to connect with others. I made this beautiful little angel. I found her in the store. She was all white and I just was like, I don't see brown angels nowhere. I wanted to make one for myself. Isn't she pretty? She's a doll. She's so cute. And she's almost done. I did one side of her wing with the silver on it, and I just need to do the other side. But yeah, I'm still working on her. But yeah, stay tuned, y'all. Send you lots of love.